baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight the homestand continues with the first of three between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4, but I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's Jed Lowry now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's only 2 for 10. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Gray, 28 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Outside, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Count even at 2-2. Tries to dump this one out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Chris Davis now. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Gray ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The A's strand 1, and now the Yankees. Paul Blackburn gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike 1, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher, and if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike two. One out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Missed with a slider. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. There's a strike.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Count remains 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Matt Joyce now. He homered back in Wednesday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break, finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here's another 2-2. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now Joyce smacks one into right. Lots of carry on this one. And this one is gone. A home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Jonathan Lucroy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Right side hit hard, and that's through for a hit. Oh, but look here, the manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Into the box now, Jorge Mateo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Sanchez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. He went deep in the contest last night. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Dustin Fowler. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Jed Lowry is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Another try at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Popped him up. Andujar over to his right. And that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Greg Bird, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Bird swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot that time for Greg Bird. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry, so I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Fowler patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Gardner, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2005.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
In now, Didi Gregorius. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Fowler. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. That'll bring up the top of the 4th. Favorable call in there for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Matt Joyce. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Low for ball 1. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Either guy giving in. Here's the next one. Line drive base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Zero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs,
And on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. This one's flared toward left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him. Next up for the A's, Jorge Mateo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This year against right-handed pitching, Chapman averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. An average at exactly 250. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame. So striding forward now, Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Taken there by Lowry. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. In now, Greg Bird. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And he lays off there 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Bullet back up the middle. Fowler is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. It was a solo.
Center fielder, number 11.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Gardner there to put it away for the first down. And with 1 gone now, that'll bring in Jed Lowry. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. 2 down. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is there, and they breeze through. Here's
leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brett Gardner. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He went deep last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good...
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Giancarlo Stanton now. And then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game. When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And that one just missed outside. Davis waits on the 1-1. Here's a strike. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Riding in once again, Matt Olson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Missed with a breaking ball. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. A 2-out hit, one that'll bring up Jonathan Lucroy to bat this inning.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
1-0 the count. Ball 2. Bouncer to the left side. Gregorius has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Oakland.
Digging in once.
For 15.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball 2. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Sanchez on at first, nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Lowry on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Ripped down the first base line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Greg Bird will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. The Scotty's on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that leading off the inning, Jorge Mateo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. One of the keys to pitching late in the games.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. A ball and a strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now, the right.
Number 36, Yujiro Katsuki.
First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Chapman waits on it. Makes the play, one away. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First offering on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Piscotty, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Gardner stands at first with one out. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ball one to start the at bat. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 0 for 8. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
Here's Jed Lowry now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's Chris Davis now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing. Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. From the stretch. Way out in front. The 0-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Stanton is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Fowler looking up. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 14 on the season, and the lead is now 7-2. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of it just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Count now a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 7 runs on 12 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Way outside. 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to baseball on the show from right here in the Big Apple. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's Matt Joyce now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Matt Joyce goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week. Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Popped him up. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's